Hey guys, we have another Google unboxing, and this time it is the Daydream View.
Boom. Daydream View.
Daydream View. Got to remember how to say it. Daydream View. Struggling with the name. It's almost a tongue twister. But I have cut the tape on the box, but I haven't actually opened it up. So we're going to start with that, and then I'm going to turn to Adam, who is our VR expert in-house. Jason Cross doesn't actually work at this location, but Jason is going to be reviewing Daydream View. Adam actually has already tested it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So you already have some first impressions.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to use it at Google's October 4th demo. So I'm going to be asking Adam about this headset and how it compares to these.
All of them.
Yep, we got the HTC Vive, Gear VR, HoloLens, which is augmented reality, but we're going to include it in this bunch.
Close enough.
And then the Oculus
Rift.
Rift, which sort of started it all, you could say. Okay, so, one more thing. Daydream requires a certified phone, and the first one is the Pixel. And this is actually the first. This is the first Daydream device. This you might say is the reference device. Then other manufacturers can license out to make their own hardware, and of course, other phones could be certified to run Daydream as well. So we're going to put the phone down for a second.
Let's open it up.
Yeah, let's open this up. Okay, let's make this dramatic for the people.
Bum bum bum.
Bam! Okay, the controller. It's right there.
Nice.
We're gonna peer in. You can see fabric. It's the only headset that I'm aware of that has a fabric covering.
Yeah.
And this is the slate color, which I guess is standard. So why don't we pop this out?
I forgot to grab the little controller for the Vive.
Why don't we get
the Rift.
For the Rift. That's cool. So it looks like what is that, Adam? Power and pause?
Yeah, and then the touchpad.
Touchpad.
So very, very limited. Oh, and the gesture controls too.
Okay. Google logo.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There is touchpad. It says right here. Touchpad, volume,
Home.
app, and home.
Yep. Nice.
So they have a little legend there. I'm going to pull this out now.
It's thicker than the Oculus one.
Yeah?
Definitely. It feels a lot better in the hand.
Okay. Wow, look at this. And that's that.
Oh. Fancy.
Yeah. So already I'm noticing that little latch there. It all looks very organic, like, you know, I mean basically Google said they wanted to come up with a device that really felt like something that you would wear as opposed to use. I'm making that up on the spot, but you know, that's fabric. It's fabric. It's supposed to feel comfortable.
Well, I think size too, because you know, I carried around the Gear VR for a while in my bag. I mean, this thing's bulky compared to this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Here. I'm gonna do.
Definitely. Oh, you want to take it out?
Yeah,
Let's take it out. Let's finish
I've never actually held this because Jason did the hands-on. God, it's really hard for me to tell from a weight perspective.
So we actually weighed it yesterday on the scale,
Okay.
and they're pretty close. The Daydream is definitely lighter.
All right.
But it also depends the phone you put in it too. So.
Of course, that makes a big difference. And the Pixel is rather large, so plastic comes off. Here's the strappy stuff.
They decided not to go with the top strap, which almost all these have top straps. So
yeah,
you know,
that's true. Yep.
I mean, I guess this one's optional. You can kind of take this off if you don't want it, but most of the time,
HoloLens even has. It's not just a strap. It's this thing that's sort of like I don't know what you would call it.
It's like a I don't know.
It's like a halo, but
yeah, there you go.
It adds some more. You know, touch points to your head.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll release this. It's a rubbery bandy kind of thing, and this. Hi there. Get started by opening the Daydream app on your phone. So they try to make this as turnkey as possible. We'll do that in a second. But let's just look inside. It's got a little.
Yeah, it's even fabric in here too. I mean, that's a huge difference. Because a lot of them put fabric around the eye, but I mean, this is all the way in. Like even on the nose, where most of the nose pieces are plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sticky. You know what? I'm gonna go out of order. I'm just gonna put it on for a second and tell you guys what I think of comfort. Oh yeah, it's really comfortable. Of course, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Shake it around. I mean, it needs to be a little bit tighter on my head, and we'll do that. But so I'm seeing I could see daylight below. From here, it's completely enclosed.
Oh, from the edges.
Yeah, I'm not getting any light leak on the edges. Really, just on the bottom there, which is good. You want to have some kind of sense that you are still grounded. If you're completely enveloped by the VR experience, for me, it becomes too disorienting.
Well, another thing yesterday is that Gordon has glasses, and he was saying that most of these headsets don't support glasses, except for the Gear VR has kind of the widest, so like he has no problem putting the glasses. This is actually pretty close. He was able to put it on and keep his glasses on, so he was impressed by that.
Well, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
So where should we go next? Fire up
did you get the app?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
sweet,
gotta get back online. Okay, so it's asking. I don't know if the camera can pick this up. So this is the Get Started screen in the Daydream app, and I'm gonna let them know I do have a headset. Oh, wants to update required.
Yeah. Well, while we update, I mean it feels nice. It does feel like super different than this. I mean, this is like, especially the Gear VR. It's just plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really hollow.
That doesn't sound comfortable, but
this is a little fashionable. I mean, I particularly like the Rift headset, just the look and the weird textured plastic of it. HTC Vive is real bulbous and alien. I kind of, it's a different look. I don't know. I don't know if I'd call this a fashion accessory. By their terms, but probably out of all of them, it's probably the most.
It's certainly the most fashionable, but it shouldn't be an accessory because that would imply you're walking around public with it. Anyway, we have updated. It says before using Daydream, you should be at least 13 years old. So check and check. Make sure you have reviewed the health and safety info at the help center. Any thoughts on that? Why would this be dangerous besides just walking into things?
I mean, all of them have that warning, just because it's like you can be inside of the experience and totally just stumble around.
Sure.
And, like if you trip over a coffee table, they're like, no, it wasn't our fault.
Wants us to get a comfortable fit, so we'll do that. Hit next. While using Daydream, don't knock over the fishbowl. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
And all these reminders. Remember to take breaks, because I'm guessing you could get a little dizzy or a feeling of isolation. Maybe you'll have a panic attack.
Do you get motion sick?
No, I don't. Once controller pairing, press and hold Daydream home button on your Daydream controller. Oh, it's still plastic around this, but we'll do that. Pairing the controller.
That's pretty simple.
Yep. So we're obviously pairing to the phone. Your controller software is being updated.
Oh, gotta update the controller. Great. More updates.
But at least because it's a Google device, you'll get the update.
Oh, look, rechargeable with USB-C.
Oh, that's, yeah.
And it's got a little thing to attach a bracelet, so you can
That's cool.
hang it off.
It says we're 10% complete, so I'll go ahead and...
I gotta say, I do kind of like the Velcro straps. It makes it a lot easier. This is a little confusing.
I think that's about as tight.
Yeah. Well,
it's definitely holding on.
It'll be different when the phone's in there too,
because
it'll be heavier.
Okay, we'll consider that tightened.
Yeah.
So this is the Pixel XL. It's 128 gig version, and the apps are being loaded locally onto the phone, right? We're not streaming content.
Well, it depends. There's some videos that you can stream, or you can download them locally. So it's a mixture of both. But I mean, especially if you're in a game or some sort of experience. I mean, they don't take up a ton of space, but you wouldn't want to stream it, no.
Yeah.
But I'll say putting it in is definitely different than this, because the Gear VR, you actually have to slot it in to the port, and it's in a set specific place. This, you're supposed to just kind of slot in, and it figures out where it is from NFC and kind of centers it based off of that. So if you have a smaller phone or a bigger phone, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of plop it in, which is nice.
Okay. Did we
turn back on? We lost it. Oh no, it's in the experience.
Oh, it's in the experience.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too late. Okay. I couldn't move quickly enough. All right, so
I'm just saying put it in the headset now.
Okay, I'm going to open that up in Do I have to strap it in there?
No, that's where the controller goes.
Oh.
For when you're traveling.
Okay, so just like this?
Yep.
Seriously? Just like that?
Just like that. No exact science to it. So it does protrude, especially the XL, it does protrude off the ends.
So what do you know about the spec, like the Daydream spec, that makes this better?
I don't know if they've released anything about like what qualifies as a Daydream ready phone.
Okay, so I'm immediately in the middle of an app. I'm looking around. You know, it's totally 360 immersive. Adjust the headset until the image is clear, then press any button on the controller. The image looks super clear. This is pretty amazing. Okay, so that is Daydream VR, and by the time you are seeing this video, our review is already going to be published. So check it out and then wait for more.
Nice.